Got a little surprise for you, man. Bam, that's right. Just get wrecked. Alright, that one worked out pretty good. And one more hit on the king. Welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm your host, AK, and today we're playing a game called Blades, Bows, and Magic. And this is a medieval fantasy strategic card battler that puts a fun spin on a rock, paper, scissors type system. Now in this game you will find two game modes. First up, there's a single player mode, which is effectively an adventure where you're going to be dueling champions across the land. There's also an online PvP mode as well, which is super compelling. Now in today's video, we're going to be focusing our sights on the single player mode, but let me know if maybe you want to see some online PvP in a future video. I'd be happy to do it. As we're going about the video here, if you like this game and you want to check it out for yourself, there is a free demo available right now on Steam. I will link it in the video description below. Otherwise, the slated release is April of 2026. So let's hop in, let's start a run. Smash a like button if you like the content. Consider subscribing if you are new here. And a huge shout out to Yawning Cat Games. Thanks for the recommendation, my man. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so your boy is fresh off the tutorial where it teaches you the basics of combats. Let's go ahead and see what the campaign mode has in store for us. Looks like we have a battle here against some sort of bandit chieftain. So let's go. Alright, choose our champion. How about General Hammersmith? So he's got the skill Hammer Stun. On round start, slam your hammer to disable the ability of a random enemy. Let's do it. Alright, champions and victory. Yep, so they've got special abilities. Reduce the enemy champion's health to 0 for victory, okay? Makes sense to me. Alright, so we have our deck, and we have 3 typings of units. This is certainly what you want to pay attention to, alright? So we have the Mage type, we have the Warrior type, and we have the Archer type. Now, there is a rock, paper, scissors type system in this game, in that Warrior beats Archer, Archer beats Mage, Mage beats Warrior. However, you do have to factor in their special skills as well. So, for instance, this Legion Mage has transmutation. So, before attack, if facing an Archer, is going to transform into a Warrior, which of course beats the Archer. There's also aspects like shield and things of the like that we'll have to kind of take into account as we're going through this run here today. Looks like we have 3 units on the field, 2 Warriors and an Archer. No special abilities to be had here. This guy's special ability is Retaliation. When a friendly unit is killed, grant the unit behind a free revenge attack. Okay. So, Warriors, they get absolutely scorched by the mages, so I think we can actually throw 1 mage in there and have a lot of success. In fact, just with 1 mage, I think we'll be able to completely wipe the floor with the entire team, given that he's going to transform into a warrior when the Archer comes up, right? And then we have General Hammersmith here, who's going to disable an enemy as well. So why don't we begin there? Unless I do have to... Okay, I've got to set 3 units. So let's go Mage, Mage. And then should the Archer get free, let's throw a Warrior back there. And let's go. Alright, so one of the charming things about this game is to watch these cards actually, like, literally battle one another. It's pretty cool. Like, the Mage will come out of the card and, you know, shoot a fireball. Here we go. Bam. That's right, get wrecked, Militia. This guy gets the thirst for revenge, but it's not going to matter because the Mage beats him. Bam. That's right, get wrecked and then transform in face into the Warrior. That's right. And you might have noticed some of these graphical assets before. So these are from Mage and Monsters 2. Yawning Cat pointed that out. Mage and Monsters 2 is where those are from. So fantastic. A resounding victory and we get a reward. Okay, so now we get to build our deck a little bit. So we have the Bandit Axeman. On round start, free rush, attack the frontline enemy unit. Okay, so you could throw him in the back and have him attack the front. I mean, that's strategic. It's useful. Bandit Druid, Healing Wind. During battle, heal an adjacent fallen unit. Move that unit to the back. Really. And then before attack, throw a spear at the enemy unit behind. Preemptive strike. Okay, so before attacking whatever unit's behind. Okay, cool. I think Berserker Rage is good. I think Healing Wind could also be really useful. Let's go with the Axeman. Sure. And let's continue on. Okay, so this has been conquered. Fantastic. Next battle is right here against another chieftain. Well, let's help him find out. Alright, so he's got the Bandit Axeman Village Cleric. So he's got a Mage and Archer So he's got a wide variety. Okay. And it does look like you get the same starting hand, potentially. I wonder if there's going to be drawing. It looks like maybe this is a deck of cards right here. Maybe we'll have to kind of figure it out. But what beats warrior? Well, of course, that's the mage. So the Legion Mage is a good beginning here because he can, of course, transmute in face when the hunter gets up. Okay, so no special abilities. So if we do archer, mage, archer, archer, we should be fine. Let's throw the axeman back there. I want to see a special move. Let's go. Alright, charge, boys. Show them how it's done there, Legion Mage. Alright, nice. He disables Peasant Hunter with no special abilities. Okay. And I also forgot to mention, so if the same typing attacks the same typing, there's actually it's a canceling out effect. So in that case, the axeman attacked a warrior, meaning the axeman won, right? And then of course, eventually the mage met the mage. And they canceled each other out. That's how it works. Remains to be seen if we've lost our mage for good. I guess, I don't know. Looks like he's back. Okay, cool. Alright, well let's lead with him again then. For sure. Looks like he's keeping, well, a similar formation, but not quite the same. So before attack, throw a spear at the enemy unit behind. So what we want here is a unit that can take out the archer, which is of course the warrior. So if we do this, we're going to be sitting, well actually our mage gets toasted then. Let's do this. Actually no, he won't, because he's going to transmutate. Let's load up the warriors then. I think is completely fine. Mage actually should do quite well here. Let's go. Right, Mage. Charging on into fight. Let's go. Let's help him find out. Alright, nice. You got that skill nullified. Disabled. Alright, quite nice. Alright, so the mage is going to change into a warrior. Take this guy out. Does he change back? No, he does not. Okay. So he doesn't change back, but that's completely fine because obviously the field has been wiped and down goes the commander. Fantastic. Alright, so we get another reward. Bandit Spear Thrower or a Bandit Druid. Let's take the Druid this time. Mages have been our early game carry here. Let's go. Alright, so now we got several choices. The Ebon Thorn Forest. Right, here's another chieftain. How about King Varen? Although, King, is that kind of scary? I guess we're going to find out. Right, we got the Conjurer, Village Cleric, and Village Militia. Okay. So on round start, transform into a copy of the first non-elven Conjurer unit behind. So that would be the Cleric, a Mage. Okay, so we got to lead with archers. If a friendly unit in front enters a fight, free attack the frontline enemy unit. Okay, so I think if we go hunter, archer, and then mage, we should be fine. I think we should be fine. Because he's going to enter fight, right? So he's going to get that volley shot, take this guy out. You will take him out. You'll come up and crush both of the archers. But then we have the mage waiting to get you down. Let's go. Guess we'll see. Right, nice. Disabled the Conjurer. He's still a mage, though. So it definitely does add some variability here, right? Like, I'm not sure who he's going to use his skill on. Alright, Militia having a lot of success. You don't love to see that, but he's going to meet his match right here with the Legion Mage. Boom. Looks like we get 1 hit point. Wait, Last Guardian? What is this? I guess I should have checked his skill. On round end, when all hope is lost, summon an Elven Defender, who is a warrior. Okay. So we want to end with mages. Alright, so he's got a mage to end up with. Tactical retreat. Before attack, retreat to the back and free attack the frontline enemy unit. Okay, so this will actually be before attack, so we have to take out this guy first. He's going to flee to the back, bringing this guy forward. Well, before attack, so it'll be these two left. He's going to jump back. I think the Legion Archer in the middle slot. Actually, no, we need an Archer on the front lines to take out this guy. Well, actually, he's going to polymorph on round start. So he's actually going to become an archer. So if we lead with the warrior. If we go axeman in the back. Archer in the mid. Do we go mage in the front? Because he's going to turn into an archer. No, that's a bad idea. So you're going to go first. You'll attack him. If he turns into an archer, you'll actually kill him. Then this guy will be up because you'll shoot. It's where we need our archer. This should be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Looks like I can tweak these as I like as well. There's also a discard function. I wonder what that does. I mean, either that or we just don't get infatuated with using the axeman's skill. So I can lead with the warrior. It should work. Then this guy's going to switch places, bringing a mage to the front, which we're going to need an archer for, which we have right here. And then it's going to be up an archer again, where you need the warrior. Then this guy's going to summon another warrior. So you actually need... I feel like you actually need the mage. Like this. I feel like that's what you have to do. Guess we're going to find out. Alright, Legion Warrior, let's see. Okay, so he actually gets disabled. This isn't good, man. You disabled the wrong guy. However, the volley shot actually comes in and bails us out big. Very, very good, Legion Archer. Legion Warrior cuts him down. Cleric's going to have some success. But the Archer's going to help him find out. Alright, you bet. Here comes the Defender. Mage is going to toast him. Yeah, so that would not have been good with the previous arrangement, that's for sure. But we get another hit on the king. Alright, good. Very good. Alright, so if you stop disabling this guy, like, we can actually make the strategy work a little bit. Alright, Elven Conjurer. I guess I have to play and assume that he's not going to be disabled. But I also don't have an archer at all. So if I discard, does it give me another draw? Could also just cancel him out. I mean, Legion Mage up against this guy. During battle, heal an adjacent fallen unit. So if you throw him in the middle. So if you go Cleric, I think you have to load up the mages. I think that's what you have to do. Guess we'll see. Depends who gets disabled here. Alright, so now it's this guy. No retreat for you, even though you're already in the back. Alright, so he's going to change into a warrior. This is beneficial. Very beneficial stuff here. Except for we're going to have heavy losses until the Legion Mage gets up there and takes him out. Alright, good job, Legion Mage. Alright, so there's a little bit of depth here to this rock, paper, scissors system. I'm liking it. I guess what I'll say is it seems quite easy at first, but I'm definitely learning as we go here. It all kind of depends on who gets disabled. Alright, Conjurer again, Hunter, and then Cleric. No crazy abilities on these guys. It's more unit composition. So dub Mage and then a single Archer. So let's see, the Conjurer. We have to assume that he won't be disabled. 33% chance, right? So that means he's going to change into the Archer, which means we need the Warrior. So Warrior. Warrior to take out the Archer. The Legion Archer can get this volley shot. So either way, we have both bases covered, right? If he remains a Mage, we'll take him out. If he changes, we'll take him out. Then the Archer for the Warrior, which could be him. And then another Mage, which the Archer can certainly help out with. I think you probably got to go with a Mage. We'll roll the dice with this. Alright, you get disabled. You got no ability. Okay, Archer, do your thing, man. Let's go. The canceling out effect, right? It's a good spot for the Archer. Nice job, Militia. It's about to get melted, though. Although, not really a big deal. Cleric gets melted. And now we got the Warrior coming aboard, but this is why you have the Druid. Now, is he going to use his skill? He does. Alright, nice. That means we get double attacks on the boss, but he's down already. That's right, man. King Varen, get wrecked. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so we can actually grab the Elven Conjurer. First non-Elven unit behind. I mean, we don't have any elves. Got the Ranger, another Archer option. Elven Defender, on round start, protect the unit in front with the shield. I mean, that's really good. Let's take it. Alright, very good. We defeated the king. Okay, so we got another battle with King Varen, where we could, ideally and likely add more elves to our deck. Let's do it. Alright, so he's got Legion. Okay, Legion units as well. Interesting. Okay, so he's going to get shielded up. So we need a Warrior on the front lines. Probably need a Mage in the very, very back. Because if I throw a Warrior, we can take both of these guys out. Frontline enemy units. Yeah, you need a Warrior there for sure. So we could go Defender, Warrior. In fact, I could go Archer in the middle. Warrior and then Defender. Now, when he gets his Defender out, we actually might not get damage this particular turn. We'll have to see how it shakes out. Alright, so he gets melted. Ability fail. Alright, so the shield goes down. Okay, so we still do lose that fight. Interesting. So is he going to attack me then? Looks like he will. Okay. So I guess what I learned there is, if they have a shield on, right? This is the first time we've seen shields. If they have a shield on, Even if you're supposed to win, you still lose. Right? As long as an attack takes place. Interesting. Like, our warrior lost to their archer. The archer had a shield. Okay, so we got the conjurer again. Gotta assume that he's going to remain... Well, that he's going to get his spell off and become an archer, more like. So that means you need a warrior on the front lines. Got the elven defender. We also have the axemen. Their archer's going to get a shield. So I feel like we need the elven defender out there too. So this guy can strike. If you change, he can strike, take you out. Then up next will be you. The ranger. We can get defense on one of these guys. He could retreat though. I wouldn't mind if we disabled the defender here. I feel like we need a mage. We need him at the end. So maybe you do something like this. He'll get the shield. And then you go mage at the very end. Let's do it. Alright, so it disables you. So he's still going to get the shield. You will polymorph, which is good for us. You get the shield too, so... Bam. That's your free attack. Then this guy comes up. We'll hit him. Shields break. And then we win this engagement. Bam. That's right. Then these guys will cancel each other out. Another one coming up. Cancel each other out. And then Legion Mage with the volley. That's right. Alright, good. Thought about it just a little bit better that time around. Ranger, warrior, and archer. So 2 archers and a warrior type. If a friendly unit dies in front, gain a shield to block the next attack. Alright, so he's in a good position to actually use that. Before attack, he's going to retreat, which will bring him to the front. Unless he gets disabled, of course. Then this guy gets the free attack. I mean, the Elven Defender is really, really good. Because he can shield a unit. Gives you an extra hit. A lot more flexibility in fight. So I almost think you use these 2 again. And if the warrior does come... Well, free attack the frontline enemy unit. So if you go defender here, if you go druid on the front, axeman in the back, with their unit comp, having, going heavy on warriors makes sense to me. Guess we'll see how this shakes out. Alright, the warrior gets disabled. So this guy's going to use his tactical retreat, which is completely fine. Ah, never mind, he doesn't. At least we're shielded up. Well, cancel that. Mage beats warrior. As long as he's shielded up. Oh no, never mind. Mage just outright beats warrior. Then the defender just completely pummels the archer. Defenders fight it out in the axeman with the hit. Bam. Very, very good. Alright, double archer and a warrior again. I think heavy on the warriors has been good to us in this one. This guy should stay put. I mean, he's staying put no matter what. So axeman to take him out. Then let's go mage. To take out this warrior. Then he can morph into his own warrior and take out the ranger. And then we can go druid. To bring somebody back. Well, bring the mage back if necessary. This one should be pretty straightforward. We'll see. We'll see who gets disabled. Alright, so you get disabled. So interesting. So the on-round start skills go before... The tutorial did mention something about that. Like the sequence of things. I think a skill that attacks goes last. But the druid brings them back. Druid's about to find out. Oh yeah, druid just gets pummeled. But the axeman, you bet. And the axeman again. Legion mage. Bam. Alright, way to go. We are cooking here now, boys. Alright, so we have a combination of each typing. So you're going to get the shield. Then you're going to retreat back, bringing him forward. This guy's going to turn into an archer. I've got 2 elven defenders now, really. I mean, I think you deploy both of them. Protect the unit in front with the shield, right? In fact, if I do... Let's see. Let's think about this for a moment. The conjurer becomes the archer. We can use the legion archer to take him out. We could throw the legion archer on the front line if we like. I don't think we want the mage on the front line. Even with the shield. The archer is going to get shielded up. I think you got to go heavy on the defender here. And then probably the archer on the front lines. So something like this. That's how it makes the most sense to me. We'll see how it does. Alright, so you get disabled. That's great. Archer, take him out. Okay, so copies the skill too. Okay. Alright. That's a good, respectable attack. However, got a little surprise for you, man. Bam, that's right. Just get wrecked. Alright, that one worked out pretty good. And one more hit on the king. Fantastic. Archer, conjurer, and ranger. So, dub archer and a mage. This guy's going to retreat. This guy will become an archer, so you got to go heavy on the warriors here. So, throw the axeman in the back. Think warrior on the front. Well, if a friendly unit dies in front, gain a shield. I mean, we should probably use his skill. Because this guy's going to cut this archer down. So he cuts the archer down. They move up. So a mage is going to be on the front line. Meaning... Well, I guess ideally you have an archer, but we didn't draw an archer, right? So... You could probably go Legion Mage here. Just in case something goofy happens. He at least has some utility. Let's go. Alright, so tactical retreat taken away. Polymorph comes down and 3 archers. That one gets wrecked. Elven Ranger. Alright, transmutation. Nice, now we got 3 warriors out there. That's right. Let's do some damage. Yeah, not a problem at all. And down goes the king. Not half bad, actually. Not half bad. I'd be real curious to see what other cards are in this game. Conjurer. I mean, the ability to transform into a copy is pretty good. We can get a copy of, like, the Berserker or the Defender. Another battle with the King. Let's fight the bandits again. Alright, Spear Thrower, Legion Archer, Bandit Druid. Alright, before attack, throw a spear at the enemy unit behind. Alright, heavy on the archer. So let's go Bandit Axeman. I mean, I think you need the defender on the front lines. Unless, of course, you do this. So before attack on round start, right? This will proc off first. Although that druid is bad news. We don't have any archers, though. Think you got to do this. Well, transform. So actually, I think you probably have to do the cleric. And you probably got to do him last. I think so. I think this is what you have to do. Let's go. Should have switched these two. Alright, Healing Wind disabled. Berserker Rage just deletes this guy. Alright, so free retaliation. Doesn't matter. Just gets absolutely destroyed. Bandit Druid's gonna have a little fun here for sure. But this is why you equalize with the mage, right? And it's a wash of a turn, yeah. It's a draw. Okay. Got a variety. I at least have all typings. Looks like we're like heavy on the mage. Just a little bit. But leading with the druid into the spear thrower. Then he's going to free attack. Okay, so we don't have the freedom to free attack. So he's going to go first and just delete whatever's here. So in the second slot, I almost think you need to do this. So Legion Archer back here, right? So he's going to go first. Delete. It's going to move the archer up. And whoever's here up to the front. To take on you. If we have the Conjurer polymorph into the Legion Archer, we can take him out. I guess the preemptive strike is kind of tough. I think you probably got to do this. He's going to shield himself up. Legion Archer will take out this guy, if he still exists. Shield to save off this throw. And then maybe you actually have to have a Conjurer. I guess like what happens on round start, right? Like what happens? Like who goes first? Could also do revival. Maybe that's the better play. Well, no, because you got the spear guy there. Definitely making me think a little bit. Let's try polymorph on the front lines and see which on-round start technique goes first. Maybe they go at the same time. I'm not sure. Alright, disable the druid. Be nice if you disabled that axeman. Okay, so looks like we go first. But he comes in. It's going to give him a shield. So now he's going to be able to withstand this druid hit, but doesn't need to because the volley shot. Legion warrior, take him out. How about that? I did not see that fight going that way exactly. It's hard to like exactly understand, you know, what's gonna happen. This game has some deceptive depth, I would say, for sure. Alright, double archer and a warrior. Alright, so I think we need to start with Legion Archer. Seems like our skills go first. That's what it seems like to me. Think you need the archer in the middle. Well, I suppose you could throw him back here too. Go with a warrior so he can gain shield in face, of course. And then militia. I think that's what we have to do. Given they're heavy on the archers, let's go. This one might not go great. Right, you get disabled. That's really good. So militia can just outright win. Alright, nice job, militia. It's like he's got some like farm equipment, an axe. Let's take him out. And the chieftain's about to find out. Bam and bam. Very, very good. Alright, let's see if we can solve the puzzle here. Close this one out. Bended Axeman. Yeah, pretty obvious to lead with. Well, put him in the back. In fact, we got two of them. I mean, why not use two of them? And then you go... Well, you don't want to go Conjurer. Probably Druid in the middle. You can bring one of them back. I think this will work. I think so. We'll see, I suppose. Right, you get disabled. That's right. Get disabled, man. Alright, here we go. Oh, they both use it on the same unit. Oh, okay. I didn't foresee that happening. Learned a little bit there. The Axeman prevails. He's going to get pulsed down, though. Druid brings him back. Druids cancel each other out. Ah, never mind the volley shot. Yep, we're going to lose this one. Okay. Well played there, Chieftain. Yeah, we actually got hit pretty hard. Alright, so Berserk Rage coming through. So this means we're going to need to shield the front lines. Mage in the middle, spear thrower in the back. This guy, of course, brings him back. He's going to throw him in the back, so you would think, unless he gets disabled, we're likely going to be facing a warrior last. Meaning, you got to go mage last. Could also do mage first, I suppose. Could do two mages. Do something like this. So Mage wins here. Although he does get a free rush attack. Except for he's going to get shielded. So he'll be fine. Take him out. He falls. You bring him back to life. You throw him back here. Then it's you on the front. You'll take out the Mage. But he'll take you out as well. And then it's the Archer that comes up. Defender v Archer is a good combination for us. Then Defender v Bandit. I think this is going to be good. Suppose we'll see. Alright, nice. His revival skill got nullified. Wonder why his ability failed. Alright, cancel each other out. Delete oneself. And a very good victory. Good guys. Alright, way to go. We've got a single card. A Bandit Spear Thrower. Yeah, we'll take him. You bet. Right, so looking ahead. Got more fights with the Chieftain. So we got the Chieftain. So it's like the kingdom of the bandits or the kingdom of the elves. It's what we're assaulting here. Wonder what else is available for sure. I mean, it looks like the world either is or plans to be pretty expansive. I mean, we have the skeletons, the undead. Interesting. Appears to be locked up in the demo, and then looks like you have the orcs as well. Okay. And the demons. Wow. So all kinds of cool mythical factions for sure. But I think for today's video, my friends, we are out of time. So this has been a game called Blades, Bows, and Magic. Try it for yourself if you like. There's a free demo on Steam. Again, it's set to release in April of 2026. So a little while from now, but, you know, time does fly when you're having fun, I suppose. I really did enjoy my short time with this game. I think it's deceptively deep. I think that's a really, really good way to put it. Seems like it's pretty simple with the rock, paper, scissors, and then, you know, each card has an ability, but what I found myself wondering often is, you know, I think this arrangement is the best, right? The 3 cards that we threw out there. I think we're going to have success, but it's hard to say for sure until, you know, you literally hit go, right? A lot of different things can happen in fights, and I think this game is deceptively deep because of that. Be fun to see other commanders, be fun to get other factions, and of course, see what else this game has to offer. Let me know if you want to see some more. Be happy to play it. It's a pretty fun game, and I did enjoy my time with it. So, before I go, I want to thank you for spending some time on the channel, of course. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Consider subscribing if you like, you know, a channel that brings you new content, but also, you know, wants to keep playing the content, the games that you want to see. I try to bring both here. I try to bring a blend of both. So if you like that in a channel, consider this channel a resource and hit that subscribe button. Don't look back. We're trying to get to 10K before year end. So help me out if you enjoy the content. Would greatly appreciate that. So thanks so much, my friends. I do appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
It's time for you to know what a bubble knows. Time to go where the other bros go. Towers get defended, roads get light. Decks get built, dungeons get crawled. Indie gem after indie gem, a bubble knows.